Coroline, where did you go? It's been a while.
I mixed an album recently for a band called House of Tribes. It was a lot of fun. I got to produce the album. Sometimes I'm an engineer while the artist produced, but in this case I got to produce it, which was a lot of fun. And I just wanted to run through just some of the arrangement that we did, some of the instrumentation we used for different bits and pieces, because it's a cool track. It's called Coroline. So I'll show you that. What it was written around this guitar riff. Let me show you that. So the goal really was to kind of feature that and bring other instruments around it that would support it and make it sound as awesome as it is. So first thing we did is added some space to it with a room mic. The bass sat underneath it. So it's kind of a rolling, sort of sliding, just foundation to the riff, really. What was cool was this djembe part. I think that added like this sort of flavour to it, this sort of natural. I can imagine them on stage just kind of doing that, having a lot of fun. The other thing in that part is the melody itself. Not in that bit, of course. Here it is.
Coroline, out of hope, come inside, out of the cold.
So that's how the song comes in. That's the intro and the verse. Structurally, it goes verse, chorus, bridge, and then that verse again finishes it off. So we kind of that was our sound. The chorus was strummed. I'll just play that. So we doubled that with the acoustic, so it was a bit more powerful. The bass followed that sort of stabbing feel. The djembe had a line in there as well. The electric guitar played a little bit. Just a few little riffs there. But a couple of cool things we did in the chorus. First was the drum kit. So we didn't use, like on much of the rest of the album, like a full play drum kit. We just got kick and snare, just playing. So really big, really spacious, lots of reverb, and very simple. So the rhythm itself is mainly taken up by the percussion, which is the tambourine, some shakers, and the djembe. And then the big kit behind it was just kind of adding this bigness to the sound, which was cool. With the bass and the guitar, I think the thing that really brought this whole song out, and probably why I chose this one to talk about, was this ethnic feel that we got out of the chorus by using a kato and a ney flute. So this is the acoustic. This is the acoustic line. The melody is followed by this kato, which sounds ethnic, and then the ney flute. Played this kind of counter line over top. That was cool. We mucked around with that for a while, and that sitting with the djembe and the percussion, just to me it sounded different, sounded fresh. That's why I really like it. Yeah, I think it sounds really cool. We'll add that in with the vocals and the drums.
I don't know where you're going, but please come.
And that's kind of the next place we went to. We dropped it back then for the verse 2.
Please come home, I know it's
Featuring that
been
riff
cold.
again. little bit of A flute just in there, just to keep the flavor going.
Coroline, I know you're home. Come.
Through the second chorus, and then into the bridge. Now the bridge changed feel. It had like a triplet sort of feel. I'll play you that. I'll play you what the guitar was doing. We don't need the electric, just the guitar and bass. You'll hear the triplet. Not in that bit, you won't. This bit. So we tried a few different things to make that sit as part of the track and not sound too different. We tried to follow it with the drums. It didn't really work. We ended up following it with the djembe. But when we did that on the kit, like followed this little, it sounded too messy. So the drums just sat, while the guitars are doing that, the drums just sat really straight, really in the background, so that the acoustic and bass could feature. That's it. And then the guitar sat over the top of that. Kind of grounding it. Sounds really cool. This, the bridge page took the melody.
I'll be there for you. Arms wide open for.
Paige is Jake's sister, so they just sound great together. On the album, Paige leads half the songs, Jake leads half the songs. Sounds really good together. Their voices blend really well. We also threw in the A flute doing a little line, which I think sounds really cool. We had to put it in the background because it was too cool. It was taken away from the triplets. It's taking too much attention. It's quite a busy little line. So that's fairly far pushed back. So I'll play you the bridge with everything in there.
I'll be there for you. Arms wide open for you.
Well, I thought it was a really good bridge. I think a bridge has to break up the song, has to change it, has to kind of add something new, and I think this bridge did that really well. Throwing in those triplets, getting Paige to sing it. There's still plenty of space in there. The vibe of the song is maintained, but it changes, which is bang on. That's what a bridge is supposed to do. The end just finishes with the way it started, with the verse. But the difference was this, really, that riff. That electric guitar riff, I thought it just added this little, I don't know, kind of, as it was bringing it back to, oh yeah, I remember I've been here before, it kind of added this new thing as well, which is really good. That cuts out as a singing start.
Coroline,
No, it doesn't.
something's wrong. I feel you there,
That continues on, and then
but you're gone. I know it's been cold.
it leaves us hanging.
Coroline.
So, you know, I'm not surprised when the guys looking at their stats. This is one of the most played songs on iTunes off their album. I think it's because it sounds different, it's simple, there's a lot of space in it, and I think we achieve that through the way that we put in and out different instruments. We tried some new stuff, we simplified some other stuff, and yeah, it sounds really good. Check it out if you want. It's called Coroline. It's by House of Tribes. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Coroline, I know you're home. Come inside where it's